If you want to build a lean, strong lower body, we are doing that today in this workout because we are using supersets for that muscular hypertrophy and definition. We are hitting the entire leg, so the front, the quads, the hamstrings, the back of the leg, the glutes, and the thighs. This is going to be a good one today. So the structure, we have supersets. Like I mentioned, we have 7 total supersets. We're gonna repeat each of those supersets 2 times through. If you're not familiar with the superset, it is 2 exercises back to back with no rest in between. We'll be working for 45 seconds for each of those sets. Then we will rest for 25 seconds. Equipment today will just be your dumbbells, and then we have 2 pieces of optional equipment if you wanna use those. I've got my exercise bench out here. That will be for a foot elevated Romanian deadlift. You can also use your couch if you have that, a sturdy surface. And then also we've got a split squat for that. And of course, for a couple of the supersets, if you've got your mini resistance band and you want to use that, you can have that out here as well. And with that, we're gonna go ahead and get into our warm up. Now dumbbells, I didn't mention it, but you probably saw it on screen, moderately heavy for your dumbbells today. So not something super heavy because I want you to keep a pretty quick pace with each set and with each rep. So just our quad pulls, and then we're gonna go into a non-weighted rotating Romanian deadlift to a squat. We'll work one side and then the other. Last 2 here, and 1. So with that Romanian deadlift, you're gonna take one leg back so it's a kickstand, and as you hinge down, keep that back flat, take your hand, kind of reach it towards the outside. We're gonna do a rotating RDL, and then into a squat. Then back, same side, back to the kickstand. Take that hand, run it down your leg, bring it up, and then into that squat. We're gonna keep working through this. All that weight on the forward leg, feeling the outer thighs, the quads and the glutes, or I'm sorry, the hamstrings and the glutes stretch out. Last one. So RDL, then finishing out with that squat. Now other side, now we're gonna take that opposite side. So opposite leg forward, rotating RDL. Hinge it down, back flat, core engaged, pull it up, now into that squat. Back up, rotate it. Chest up, head up. With that rotating position there with that kickstand, you feel it on that outer glute there, that outer thigh a little bit more. Last one, hinge it. One more exercise, one of my favorites to get warm with, going into a low sumo with some twists. Legs out, toes out, bring it down, open up through the legs here, back flat, and then just rock it side to side so you feel a nice stretch through those inner thighs as you're rocking it side to side. And as you go through this, you can try to take it a little bit deeper with each stretch. Last 2. And a 1. From here, walk those hands up right above the knees, drop one shoulder down, and then switch. So moving right between these 2 here. And we're gonna get ready to get into this for our first superset of the day. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, so first superset is going to be a squat to bench, or if you don't have your bench, you're gonna do a squat, hold low for 2 to 3 counts, and then back up, and then into a hinged sumo squat. So again, moderately heavy. For the first set, we're gonna bring those dumbbells up on the shoulder, and then for that sumo, we're gonna have one in the center, or you can have a dumbbell on each leg. So just have your weights ready to go for that. Have a nice range. I'll be using anywhere probably from about 15 to 30 pounds today. So that's gonna be my range. And with that, if you'd like to start your watch, you can do that now. I would use the traditional strength training on my watch. So grab your dumbbells, grab your bench if you're using that, or again, your chair for that squat to bench, and let's do this. All right, so dumbbells are up on your shoulders. We go in 3, 2, and 1. So bring it down, have a seat or hold it if you don't have your bench, back to stand. So this is similar to a dead stop squat, where we're going all the way down, dead stop, and then we have to press all the way up from no momentum, just down and up. Keeping that head up, chest up. If you're doing it without the bench, make sure you're counting for 2 to 3, following that mod on screen. Almost there. Last 3, 2, and 1. Right into our hinged sumo. So legs out, toes out, slight bend, and here we go, down. Now with that hinge, you are not rounding, that back is flat. If you're having a hard time with this form, just do that regular sumo with that chest up, and then you can practice this form afterwards. Or even for that second round through. But we're keeping that back flat. The hinge position helps us work deeper into the glutes. Squeezing inner thighs together as you come up, so try to tighten up your inner thighs. Almost there, 25 seconds to rest in 3, 2, 1. All right, one more time through. If you can adjust your weights at all, if you feel like you can go up a little bit, do that. I'm gonna go up a little bit for my squats. Back up on the shoulders. Here we go, 5 out. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Squatted down, dead stop, and then up. Tightening up through those legs, squeeze. Think about pressing that floor away. Now when I say squeeze, I am squeezing through the quads and into the glutes. But what I am not doing is squeezing and driving my hips forward. So make sure you're keeping those knees just a little bit soft. You're not locking out the knees and rounding your low back in. Getting ready, hinge sumo. Next. Ooh, this is getting tough. Last 3, 2, 1. Hinge sumo. So remember, spine long, back flat. Just a slight bend forward. And here we go. Down and up. So don't let your shoulders cave in. You're sticking that chest out. Squeezing the inner thighs here at the top. Tighten them up, squeeze. And when I say squeeze, think about bringing them together, contracting those inner thighs. Over halfway. And then we get to move on to what has quickly become one of my favorite lower body exercises for an awesome burn. Last 3, 2, 25 seconds. Keep your bench if you've got it, or again, you can use that couch. As long as your leg isn't too high up, you want it just about so your leg is a 90-degree bend. We're gonna do foot elevated Romanian deadlift, or that mod on screen. You're gonna see that kickstand RDL. You can use 1 or 2 dumbbells. Usually I'll use it opposite hand to opposite leg. Today I'm gonna use 2 dumbbells. But again, you've got that choice. And here we go. So hinging it over. Back flat, pull and squeeze up. It helps me to keep the top of my foot resting on the bench as opposed to my toes. But the main thing is to keep that spine nice and long. And you want to be pretty close to the bench. You don't want to be walked out super far. Just enough so you can come straight down, dumbbells nice and close to your leg. Oh, this one burns. So good. I just love this one because it works the hands and the glutes so well. Also challenging the balance. Just, it's got a lot going for it. Last 3, 2, 1. Right into the other side. So bring that leg up, and here we go. Same thing, other side. Spine is long. Keep those shoulders back, shoulder blades back. So you can keep that good posture throughout. Weight stays in the heels. Knee for that working leg is staying back. That'll help you focus on keeping weight in your heel. Last 3, 2, and 1. Oh, nice job. All right. 25, rest it out, breathe, shake it out. Especially when we're lifting heavier weights here for the lower body, make sure you get your wrists, your hands, your forearms a little bit of a break. You can do some wrist circles, pull back. That will help with that tightness that you start to feel. And then also don't over grip your weights. Just let your dumbbells hang in your hands. Getting back into it, same thing. Here we go. 45 on, and we begin. Hinge it over, back flat, core tight, squeeze up. And you don't want to go so low that you start rounding through your back. So just try to feel for that, or if you have a mirror that you can look at, that is so helpful. That is the main reason I would say that they have mirrors in the gym, is to check your form. So if you're at home, having a mirror in your space, or even just practicing in the bathroom mirror when we're not training, is gonna be so helpful. Because you might feel something totally different when you see yourself in the mirror. Last 3, here's 2, 1, right away, other side, 45, and let's begin. Woo, I'm falling. Balance is getting crazy now with this shake. Don't forget to breathe on this one. You exhale as you come up, and you're tightening through those muscles. Oh, whoa. Last 3, 1, okay, couldn't even get that whole countdown out. Next, we're going into a squat up, and then a wall sit. So if you got a wall, find that, be ready for it, because you know we're gonna move quick. So squat up, or it's like a squat pulse up. So 2 pulses down and then up. Grabbing those heavy weights, we're gonna do suitcase style, so dumbbells right next to your side. And here we go, squatted down, squat, and up. Back down for 2, push that floor away, shoulders rolled back. Squat. Especially here with this suitcase squat, keep your chest up, because with the weight, you don't want to close in the shoulders. Make sure you're rounding those squeezing those shoulder blades back. Dumbbells right next to your legs, not in front of your legs. Wall sit, we're just gonna hold it. If you wanna add some weight, you can. I'm gonna take 1 dumbbell with me. Last 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna put that dumbbell right above my knees. But again, you can do this no weight, and we hold, 45. Keep that back up against the wall. What am I gonna say? Good posture, that never leaves us. But I'm telling you, we can so quickly forget it. I will tell, if I would not remind myself, half those reminders there are like me checking my form, and I'm like, whoopsie. So check it out, make sure that posture is nice and strong, and training your posture here will help you have stronger, better posture out there, which is why it is crucial when we're training, because we don't want to train in a way that is going to leave us with bad posture. We got to keep it strong. Oh, we're almost there, by the way. Good news for you. Last 3, 2, 1. And how do I stand up? Okay, 20 seconds. All right, back to the squats, the suitcase squat, and then wall sit. You got about 10 seconds. Grabbing our weights, shoulders rolled back. Going in 3, here's 2, and 1. Pulse it down, squat, and up. There's 1, 2, and up. Press that floor away. One thing too, make sure you're keeping your head up. If you look down, that's when you're gonna start to close in on those shoulders. So just keep that head up. Getting ready for that wall sit. Last 3, 2, 1. Finding your wall. Bringing it down. And we're on 45. During this wall sit, just try to bring your breathing back under control. Pushing those shoulder blades up against the wall. And now the burn has really set in. We're halfway though, so good news. The other good news is we are moving on to superset 4 out of 7 next. That is more than halfway, or pretty much halfway. Last 3, 2, 1. Okay. We got the band. If you got it, we're gonna put it on for the whole round. We have a goblet squat. Don't come all the way up. You can see we got a lot of squat variations today. Followed by up and over. So we'll bring it to the mat right quick with up and over. Goblet squat. Going in 3, 2, and 1. So drop it down. Now don't come all the way up. Come up about 2/3. Down and don't come all the way up. Head up, chest up, elbows in. Same thing, keep your eyes up. As soon as you look down, you're gonna start heading down and shoulders are gonna close in. Hold that don't come all the way up position for just a second before you lower down. So we have a slight hold at the bottom, press up, slight hold at the top. Here's 2 counts and 2 counts. Back down for 1, 2, up for 1, 2. Last 1, 2, up 1, 2, and all the way up. All right, up and over, bring it down, sit up nice and tall, and here we go. So up and over, take that other leg up nice and high, really working with that band for that added resistance. Up, over. Nice big arc, really try to bring that leg up, keeping those legs straight, feet flexed. Oh, this is a wild combo for the quads, but right here we are working on that muscular definition with this one, because goblet squat works a little bit more in the front of your leg, and then of course, up and overs, you can feel that. Last 3, 2, 1. Keep your band on, second time through. Bringing it back up so that we cannot bring it all the way up. Goblet squat, don't come all the way up. 10 seconds. All right, just under 10. So grabbing that weight, elbows in, head up, chest up. Remember, 2 counts at the bottom, 2 counts at the partial top, and here we go. So down for 1, 2, up 1, 2. Down, press that floor away and hold. Exhale as you come up. Oh my God, this is burning so good after those up and overs. Getting ready for up and overs, so we'll quickly get the weight out of the way. Last 3, 2, 1. Whew, bringing it to the mat. Up and overs. And here we go, sitting up nice and tall, up, over. Bring that leg over. Breathing as you work through this. Now after this, you can take the band off. We won't use it again until superset number 7. So just don't get that band out of your face quite yet, but nearby. And then we can get that band out of our face. Up and over, almost Almost there. Last 3, 2, 25. Next 2 exercises is sumo Romanian deadlift, then into a narrow squat. This time the dumbbells are gonna be back up on the shoulders for that narrow squat, but bringing it up for that sumo RDL. I'm gonna use 1 dumbbell. You can absolutely use 2. Legs out, toes out, and here we go. Back flat, hinge it down. Pull and squeeze. Spine nice and long. Exhale as you tighten up through those hams and glutes to stand. Use some power to come back up there. So you think about tightening up those muscles and squeeze. Narrow squat next. Last 3, 2, 1. Narrow squat. That means legs are in nice and close, up on those dumbbells, up on those shoulders. And here we go. Down and up. Think about squeezing those inner thighs together. Your legs are pinned together and you're not letting them go. Almost there. Last 3, 2, 25 seconds. Breathe. One more time through that one, and then we finally made it to superset number 7. Back to our sumo RDL. No, this is superset 5. I was reading ahead. We have 2 more after this. I'm sorry. Narrow squat. Here we go. My sweat right now feels like we are almost at the end of the workout. Like I am very sweaty. And again, this is the garage. And it is, even though we have a little heater that we turn on before, we can't leave it on during. So it still gets cold in here quick. It's like 20 degrees out. And I should say that's Fahrenheit. Celsius, I don't know. You're gonna have to let us know in the comments. I went into the narrow squat. I'm doing this backwards. I am so messed up right now. We're gonna do sumo RDL next then. How about that? Last 3, 2, 1. Sumo RDL. It's backwards. Here we go. Legs out, toes out, and we hinge. Back flat, core engaged, and squeeze up. This is, even for me, I just totally messed up, but I'm not gonna give up. Just because you mess up doesn't mean you need to give up. We keep going. Keeping that spine long. Almost there. Then superset 6, the one I almost forgot. And some of you may have wished that I would forget it when you hear what it is. Last 3, 2, and 1, 25. Okay, so that next exercise, or the 2 exercises I should say, are the Bulgarian split squat. So if you got your bench or your couch, you know that's that foot elevated split squat modification if you don't have your bench, or if you just want to do that exercise, staggered squat. So those are our exercises. Getting into position, one side and then the other, and here we go. Push that floor away. Keeping a majority of the weight here in this forward leg. And if you were doing that staggered squat, same thing. That forward leg is getting a majority of the work. You're keeping the chest up, pushing that floor away. We're gonna go right into the other side next. Last 3, 2, 1, other side. Okay, and here we go. Down, oh my word, and up. Okay, the sweat is now starting to get into my eyes, and it's gonna look like I'm crying. And although maybe I want to, I'm not going to. Oh, but it burns. Remember that burn is your body getting stronger. And you are gonna be so happy when this workout, when you see that confetti at the end of this workout. And we're getting close now. Last 3. 1. Okay, I gotta dry off. Second set coming. I did save those till the end for that challenge because, again, you know we're working to get stronger body and mind. And sometimes we need to have those challenging exercises at the end just to prove we got this. So not only is it challenging for our body, but also our mind. And I'm loving it. I'm loving we can do it together. Here we go. Second time through, last time through. In 3, 2, and 1. If you did the previous workout, the upper body supersets, y'all, that one was so good. My arms felt, I mean, they were shaking something fierce. I knew that I worked them so well, but they were sore and I loved it. So just FYI, if you're looking for a pair for the upper body, that workout is it. Last 3, 2, 1. Okay, switch it over. Here we go, last time on this. 45 on. Oh, we're gonna feel muscles that we forgot about from this one. I can just tell. At least I am. Last 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Okay, now our final superset. The moment you've been waiting for. Final superset, we're gonna be on the mat for a feet elevated or foot elevated glute bridge, then pulse. Again, you can do this on your couch if you have that. Use the band if you'd like. I'm gonna put my band on. We're gonna do that. You can now, if you don't have a bench, you're just gonna do that glute bridge on the mat. Bringing it down. 45 seconds on the clock. And 3, here's 2, and 1. So up and squeeze, and down. So the thing with this foot elevated position is it's giving us a deeper range of motion. When we have a deeper range of motion, we can work the muscles deeper. So that's why I love having this elevated surface. And again, you don't have to have a bench. You can absolutely use a sturdy surface like your couch that's not gonna move, or your bed, as long as it's not too high. You don't want something crazy high. So from here, we're gonna keep the hips lifted and go right into pulses. Oh, almost there. Then we'll get 45 on the clock for pulses. In 3, 2, 1, hold it up. Now pulse it out. 45 on. If you need to drop the weight, you can. Keep pulsing, little move, big burn. Squeezing those glutes as you go. The final burnout here. keep those hips up. Woo, over halfway. Where is my towel? Ooh, it's all the way over here. I need to dry off. Almost there. Okay, this 45 seconds feels like so long. Last 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness, that is a burner. Whew. All right, we're going again. Last time through, last superset here before our challenge. And I'm gonna give you that challenge before we leave, as always. So 10 seconds and we go. Bring those legs back up. And with that band, if you're using it, make sure you're keeping pressure on the band so it doesn't bring your knees in. You wanna keep your knees in line with your toes. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Pulse it up. Squeeze, no, pulse it. Full range. I'm trying to mess us up again. What am I doing? Full range. Oh my. I'm trying to get this set over with sooner. Up and squeeze. Make sure you're squeezing the glutes at the top. Okay, now the pulses are coming. Almost there. Last 3, 2, hold it up. Now 45 on the clock, pulse it. Oh my goodness. I am trying so hard to keep this weight, but the burn is getting, I'm almost hitting failure. I can't even speak. I'm gonna be quiet. Oh wow. Breathing, keep form. Over halfway. Woo. Oh my God. Almost there. The challenge today, by the way, we'll talk about it now to get our mind off of this, will be the obliques today. Last 3, 2, 1. Oh. Yo, that was wild by the end. It started off a little calm, sweet, and then it just went full-blown fierce by the end. And now I can't move. So, you did it. We did it. I love training with you. I'm so glad. Oh, Olive is like, congratulations. Yes, so happy. You're celebrating with us. So do not forget, obliques finisher today. I will see you over at that. And again, check out, if you have not done the upper body supersets, the workout just previous to this will be perfect to pair. Do that tomorrow maybe, if you haven't done it yet. I love you so much. Thank you for training with me. Thank you for getting strong with me, both body and mind. I love you, and I will see you over at the obliques.